Hello from Islamorada in the Florida Keys. I did not mean to take a full month off of YouTube. That was completely unintentional, but let me fill you in and also just kind of give you a little heads up for what's coming out as far as content in the upcoming weeks and months and that sort of thing. So we're in Islamorada today. It's the beginning of December, but I'm gonna back up a little bit and tell you about middle of October through the middle of November. So it's no secret how much we love the Keys, and we decided that we wanted to come down here for an extended period of time to see if we could realistically live here. A lot of people think they want to move to the Keys and then they get here and it's maybe not quite what they thought. It is a different life out here. It's quiet, there's no Target, there's not very much food delivery, but it's amazing if it's the right lifestyle for you, and we thought it was but wanted to be sure. So we got an Airbnb for a full month, again from the beginning of October through the middle of October through the middle of November. And I was really hoping, because I had taken a lot of time off of work in that month, I was really hoping to be inspired and produce tons of content. I had all these beautiful plans to be posting more than ever, and that's just not what happened. So let me tell you what happened. I am going to show you a bunch of vlogs, and that's really what's coming up in the upcoming days, weeks. Vlogs from our trip here in the Keys. Now when I say vlogs, that might be a little bit different than some of the other content. A lot of the other content is a lot of like travel, tips, guides, that sort of thing. When I get to the Keys, I don't know what happens, but it's hard for me to capture things in the same way I do other places because I just get so excited. I'm so in the moment. I don't know. So these videos will be more like vlog style. And the reason that I didn't end up posting like a ton, which is what I had been like really hoping to do, is because I just never found my rhythm in our Airbnb. I did not book the best Airbnb. In fact, I'll insert a video of like I was giving a walking through tour and didn't realize that like this, there had been so much mold on the wall that this bolt fell out, and this huge picture frame like crashed on the floor, broken glass everywhere. We obviously didn't know it. Our dog was like running through it. It was just kind of a mess. Things happen, it is what it is, but that's what we walked into, and I don't know that it necessarily got a ton better. And like places like that just don't necessarily spark my creativity side, as you can imagine. So that's kind of what happened in the last month. I never did go back and give a full Airbnb tour like I had planned to. It's so crazy how fast the month went. So yeah, that's where we've been for the last month. We've been here, but not here. Here in Islamorada, but in an Airbnb. So yeah, so today's gonna kick off the very first vlog of our month in Islamorada and in the Florida Keys, because of course we went all over, and they might be just a little bit different style than what you're used to here on this channel, but I hope that you like it anyways, and if you do, it would mean a lot if you would hit that subscribe button. But let's jump in to day one of our vlog in Islamorada, Florida. I like to start filming right when we arrive to a place because I like to capture it before we put our stuff all over and unpack and make ourselves at home. So I started filming our Airbnb tour right when we got there, which made for pretty crappy content because it was so dark, but this ended up being the only thing I filmed. So I didn't even look around the Airbnb. I was filming in real time as we were discovering it. This is the bottom level, which is technically the second level because most houses in the Keys are on stilts. So this level had 2 bedrooms. This is the master right here, and there is also a bathroom in that corner over there. So then when we go upstairs, this is where that broken picture frame was. It's right there. I just didn't see it yet. So I'm like showing this upstairs loft type area. It's really cool. And then I turn around and see a lady is already running through the glass. So you can kind of see the mold there on the left. Right here is when I notice, and the film just like ends. But here's the mold, and you can see where that bolt like fell out of the wall, and it was just dripping down the walls. Here was the crashed picture. So it happens, like, whatever. But just not a good welcome. We got in around 10:30 p.m., so not a lot was open. We just ordered Domino's and kind of settled into the Airbnb. The next morning was our first full day in the Florida Keys, and we definitely knew we needed coffee to start the day. We set out to find coffee and ended up at Islamorada Coffee Roasters, which we'd never been to before, so that was pretty cool. Mitchell got a cold brew and they actually did not have any like flavors, so I opted to get a pumpkin spice latte from Cafe Mocha instead. This is the outside area of Cafe Mocha. I have showed you all of this before. I'm obsessed and I just love it so much. Cafe Mocha has 2 locations in the Florida Keys, and this is the location in Islamorada. It's in the village square at the trading post, so there's a few other businesses there as well. It's this really cute area. I mean, I think the videos speak for themselves here, with a burrito restaurant, an adorable boutique, a plant shop, and more. This was in October, so it was just all decked out for the Halloween season. On our way home, we drove by and saw the Islamorada sandbar, which is always cool. There were a lot of people out that day and we were super jealous, but stay tuned for future videos because we do get out there on a boat ourselves. We brought our pets with us to the Keys, and I love that I actually caught Mitchell and Lady playing here in the bottom corner of the video. But our cats have really never traveled before. This was brand new for them. So we came home to drink our coffee and just like make sure that all the animals were adjusting okay. And then after a few hours, we decided it was probably okay to venture out. So we headed to the breweries. Again, I know I've showed you these breweries before. They are a must stop for us every time we are in town. But it was just such a nice afternoon enjoying both the Islamorada Brewery and the Florida Keys Brewing Company. The next day was Sunday and we woke up and went for a jog. Then we headed north towards Key Largo for coffee and breakfast. Mitchell got some cafe con leches from our favorite Cuban restaurant, which is Sunrise Cafe in Key Largo. And I went to Cafe Mocha again, which is next door. This is their other location. And I got an acai bowl. Earlier, I warned you that these videos were going to be more vlog style than travel guide style. And this is a perfect example as to why. From Key Largo, we then passed our Airbnb to head further south to Ann's Beach. So basically what I'm saying is that our route didn't make any sense, but it did work for us. This is like the Keys lifestyle. No plans, just go with the flow. So anyway, on this day, the water was beautiful. It was just like glass. We're always just so happy to be in the Keys no matter what we're doing. So I know I've showed Ann's Beach in prior videos, but we love walking the boardwalk here. It was just a good morning. We didn't set up our beach chairs or anything like that, even though I definitely could have stayed here all day. On our way home, we stopped at Lazy Days. This was our first time at Lazy Days and won't be our last. I forgot to take a video of our food, but we got mahi sandwiches, which were delicious. The drinks, of course, were amazing as well, but best of all is their view. Again, the water was just like glass on this day. It was absolutely beautiful. They have live music at Lazy Days a lot in the evenings, so we definitely want to come back when that's happening. We had a super laid back first weekend in the Florida Keys, but it was perfect. We unpacked, we got settled, we made sure that our fur babies were unpacked and settled as well. On Sunday, we watched football and spent a lot of time in the backyard, which you see here. It was a really nice backyard. We really enjoy slowing down when we are in the Keys, and I really think that this video reflects that. It was filled with some of our absolute favorite things, breweries, coffee shops, outdoor time. Just, it was perfect. So don't worry, we do have a lot of really fun adventures planned coming up, and not every weekend and not every video is going to be this slow. So to follow our journey in the beautiful Florida Keys, hit that subscribe button and let us know in the comments what your favorite Florida Keys activities are. See you next time.